King is a great lad. He's just up there, sciencing and
The bestest boy.
Sciencing.
Not killing children.
yeah, he would never do such a thing.
Yeah, there's no need to not immediately use every power you ever have in just some little sporting event.
Yeah,
What are
exactly.
military secrets?
Who needs them?
Shoot, what are personal secrets? Because a lot of these guys compete with each other, even just in that kind of hierarchy at the forts.
Yep. I mean, personal secrets don't matter. You just spew them all out to everyone you know because you just have no filter. It's great.
Welcome back to D&D House, everybody.
Shalom!
Mad King is back. We are winding down. Well, winding up. We're at the crescendo of at a crescendo. We've had quite a few points.
Quite a few high points.
Throughout
It's
this.
been a
Many
ride.
low points.
I honestly expected the jousting tournament for you guys to kind of not be too terribly interested in and maybe skim over the course of just like 2 sessions or something like that.
You thought wrong, my friend.
Yeah.
Conquest and war.
Yeah. Turned into an entire chapter of the campaign.
We added a whole new section
Yeah.
with the children.
Well, no, and the thing with Mad King, it's benchmark leveling up. So the longer you guys spend on things like this, the longer it's going to be between your level ups.
That's
But
fine.
you're going to forge better relationships. You're going to gain better knowledge. You're going to get apprentices.
We're playing the long game.
Play the long game. It's a smart move. I had one party try to just like rush down main storyline, ignore everything to the side. They didn't collect any friendly NPCs. They didn't go try to like collect any extra powers. They were just like, no, we got it. They made it to Leadshire and just couldn't. They just, even with the levels, couldn't keep up with the challenges at all. You just need more.
Yep. We're getting more.
Get more.
I already pulled one girl from the brink of death.
From not the brink of death, just
Literal
from death.
Actual death.
She was dead.
She was only dead a few minutes.
She was dead. She was dead.
She was dead.
Yeah, she was dead.
And it's not like
Definitely
you just
dead.
performed CPR and resuscitated her.
I mean, basically, just like spiritual CPR.
Spiritual CPR. CPR for the soul.
Exactly.
Be a good book name. That's a good self-help book.
Yeah.
CPR for the
Spiritual
soul.
CPR. Oh man.
It's the morning. It's time.
It sure is.
You wake up nice and early and make your way to the field.
Yep. Get a little quick pump in,
Yeah.
get everything warm.
You and there's 4 tents that are set up technically for the finals because they kind of expect different people to win these things. But one tent's just kind of unoccupied. The archers kind of go over and take it
Oh,
because
I was about to get excited. I have 2 tents.
you're in both finals.
Sure am.
You technically have claim to both tents, but if you don't have a use for it, those 3 archer guys are gonna go hang out there
You guys are lucky.
because they
I'm
don't get a
big.
tent.
Oh yeah, that's also going on, the archery final.
Yeah, the archery finals, but
Who cares?
well,
Just kidding.
a lot of people care about the archery finals. It's just
Not us.
because archery is more of a,
It's commoner.
hunters are very good at it. Commoners can be very good at it. When you levy peasants, 99% of the time they go for archery courses and stuff because it's just so easy and simple to kind of put them onto that. And so it definitely is viewed down upon for that, a lot like the brawls are.
Mhm.
But yeah, they go first. But before they even go, starting off early in this morning, while you have all the time in the world to prepare, the kids get to take the field, and they get to just make one more little. They can make a speech. They can do a demonstration. They can sales pitch it.
I'm gonna go watch that.
Yeah. Aslo does not participate, as he is just preparing for the archery final.
That's fine.
And he's just kind of the opinion of, you know what, I'm just going to win this archery final, get this whatever fucking art officer school bullshit is, and just be done with it. Yuri goes out and he just screams happily and then spins like a madman and makes a little dust devil.
Okay.
Anya comes out and she makes a very well-spoken pitch for being so young. And she shoots some frost up into the air, and she makes a little bit of an ice sheet on the ground and kind of skates around a little bit on it. Yeah, she flips her white hair around once or twice, and nobody seems very
Makes a
interested.
magical snowman that can speak,
Yeah, you can see a tear in her eye as she walks off stage. Maria, who none of you have bothered talking to.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck's Maria?
She's just about the same age as Anya. She gets over and she kind of tries to show off her faux invisibility. She blends.
Oh, that's right. I do remember this.
She's got like the chameleon skin.
Yeah.
And she kind of tries to blend into her surroundings. Then she kind of turns colors a couple of times and
kind of
says some pitches. Yeah, well,
it has uses, but
this is her second go at it. She's had this power for maybe 5 months. Can she reach full invisibility? Maybe. Could she potentially become more like a Mystique and transform her skin into actually copying shapes as well? Maybe. Could that then go on to like total impersonation? If you don't take her, probably not.
We won't.
Unless you start abandoning the main storyline and follow the jousting tournaments, because you might see her there.
Right.
Yes. Julia gets up. She bolts across the stage a couple of times, lightning fast. Makes her little pitch, nothing too terribly special, and moves off. There's a moment of silence for Dimitri as he has been moved to a hospital to recover from his coma.
Sure he has. We're going to meet like an iguana that has Dimitri's powers here really soon or something.
Ivan gets onto the stage and, he kind of bounces, and it's like he's walking on the moon a couple of times, and then he goes and like grabs this really heavy rock and like thinks about it for a second, and then he just like lifts it and kind of tosses it up and down, and it seems to take on his power. And he's like, move heavy loads with me. Amelia gets up, and she just has like this little fold-out table with just a briefcase full of things, and she's like, I can't really show you, but you gotta trust me. This stone allows you to speak to this stone, and you could use it like a walkie, you can over great distances, and well, this one here allows you to, and I enchanted all these, and I'll enchant stuff for you too, and I can make them permanent if I have money.
If I have money.
Of that I shall. Wow.
Yeah, you're like the only person to cheer at all, and she's like, and I love you, random citizen.
I'm not random, you know me.
Oh! Huh. Yeah, she gets that recognition after that.
You know me.
Frida's gone.
I know her.
There's a moment of silence for Frida. Recently deceased.
Awkward.
Adele comes on, and she
sings.
She
Sings a ditty.
She seemed down ever since getting her face and hair burned.
Yeah. But she got a minor restoration.
She actually does sing.
Yes.
And every now and then you can see kind of the sound waves go, and she'll like blast apart a plank of wood or something like that.
Nice.
There is no mention of Finn or Bella, as they have both been absconded with.
Whisked away.
Yeah. Felix goes on, and he spends a little time showing off, his sword skills, and he gets onto his horse and shows that he's
Please tell
very
me
good
people
at riding.
boo this motherfucker.
No, nobody seems to have a problem with it. He definitely seems
Broken.
downtrodden. Yeah, maybe not like his spirit isn't completely broken, but he's definitely got some PTSD.
He killed a man.
He killed a little girl.
It's just a little baby.
Caroline gets up onto the field, up onto the stage, and she puts her hands down on the compacted dirt and makes it into like this liquidy substance, and she sinks into it, and it starts rippling out. You've seen like the sand in a jacuzzi. Mm-hmm. She does that, and then crawls her way out, kind of dusts herself off. Haha! It's a very boring time. In fact, the stands are mostly empty.
Over there cheering.
These poor children.
At least you're doing some cheering and stuff. Yeah, this and a couple of people in the stands comment on like, man, this is a rough fucking year for this is a rough year for these kids here. This is off for this. Usually there's at least some form of support. Usually, at least someone's interested. Usually, there's
That's me.
usually there's like 7 honored guests. Now there's just one, really.
You have a full adventuring party that fucking loves these kids.
Yeah. So far, the only people who've shown actual interest is the brand new adventuring party that nobody really knows, but they know enough about now to be not side-eyeing the orc.
Oh yeah,
in
we
their
failed
midst
to save
constantly.
Gato. Everyone knows us.
Yeah. You were honored for your attempt at that, right?
We were honored for our failure.
You also, though, did solve the disappearances of town. You got credit for that.
Oh, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, and that means a lot more to the townsfolk than your attempt at
Yeah, I
Gato.
forgot about that.
But-
We did help the town a little bit.
Yeah. And you've won the brawl, you won the drinking contest and the sack race, you won the obstacle course. You guys have been participating.
We have a
You
great
spent-
baboon.
You got a
Our
great
baboon
baboon.
is fucking rad.
You've got now the most popular bar in town because you serve cold beverages. You passed the other 2 inns easily,
And we have a fucking baboon.
and you got a fucking baboon.
That's the only reason we're popular.
You had the booze luges.
Kenosi.
You do make good drinks too.
Yeah.
I'd have off days, but in general.
I'm sure your off days are better than
And
their
my
good
fucking
days.
snow cones.
Yeah.
Yeah, the snow cones are huge.
Mhm.
And you guys have spent a
Please a
fuck ton
genius.
of
We
money in
spent
town.
so much money in this town.
And I tip everyone I
Yeah.
see like
Yeah.
10 gold pieces.
If for no other reason, people like you because of that.
If you can't make friends, buy them.
I like money.
Exactly true.
Okay, guys, I have an It's Sally level idea.
Oh, shit, son, here we go.
Please do share.
Ian's interested now. Do you know the spell claim identity?
Not too well, no.
Basically,
Give us a rundown.
Yeah, you can claim someone's identity. So what if I just took Cork's identity and I did the joust on his body?
Well, you would have
But
to.
what are we going to do with him?
Exactly.
He turns into an unremarkable person, an unremarkable human, basically,
Okay,
and he just wanders around.
I have a better idea.
I
I
like
like-
it.
I like
That's
the
what I'm
idea.
saying. It's an
No,
intelligent
no, no, no,
idea.
no, no, no. I like the idea. Let's build on it. What if you do the claim identity thing, but you do it to his horse?
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim.
Well, you know what? In this case, it is. So you take the identity of his horse, and then you're his horse for the joust.
That's a great idea.
And then you were just incredibly
Because he
unhelpful.
can't speak to his horse as far as we know.
It's also much more likely to succeed just
Yeah.
in base.
Instead of turning into him. That's a better idea.
Yeah.
Because I could wild shape, but I can't wild shape exactly into his horse. So.
Exactly. So if you wild shape and then you use the claim identity
Plus,
thing on his,
his horse is going to have a shit fortitude save.
Much shitter than his.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Horses, decent fortitude save.
But it's not going to be as good as Cork's.
Yeah. Way less than a potentially 11th level fighter paladin mix.
Mm.
I told you this is the one I'm
Allegedly.
worried about.
So now,
Allegedly.
what do we do with a horse?
That's a much easier thing to figure out. 'cause
That's
I'm
where
sure...
I come in. I just spook him and he goes off on his little own.
But what if he doesn't come back?
That's not our problem.
That's my problem.
Well,
No.
then we can have a little sidebar where we go and try to find his horse. That's tomorrow's
Side
problem.
Or we just say, fuck his horse, it's not our
No,
problem.
I know.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. That's mean.
No. Here's what we do. We try to convince this horse. We'll see how friendly this horse
You're already
is.
traumatizing him enough.
No. We try to convince this horse that he deserves a
Oh,
spa day or something. And we say, you can take him to the exquisite esquitarian.
But see, I can't
While
be involved
I-
in this because if anybody
True.
sees me messing with his horse, then that's
True.
probably an automatic disqualification. So
so you just turn into the horse.
Might also disqualify you from the 1v1's victory.
exactly. So
Yeah.
That's all we need. You just turn into the horse, and then I just spook the horse, and it takes off probably to the esquitarian, and it just chills there.
Because this horse totally knows where that is.
I mean, it's a place with other horses and food. That's where I'd go if I was a spooked horse.
Place with horses and food. You know what? I can't find a flaw in that logic. How do you infiltrate? Are we going through with this plan?
please say yes.
And is this happening before or after the 1v1s?
It'll probably be happening during the 1v1s.
Yeah.
Because we need the distraction.
We need the distraction.
Distraction would be good.
And it lasts for an hour per level, so I would have some time.
So, like, my thought is that, like, find out where his horse is, right? And which it most likely will be either in his tent or somewhere near it. Get, like, I don't know, like, worst case scenario, like, as he's about to retrieve his horse, you can just, like, walk out of his tent as his horse.
Starting off strong.
And, like, I don't know, but...
Well, if I claim his horse's identity, then his horse will look different. His horse will not look like his horse.
Okay, well, then, I mean, then honestly, at that point, yeah, at that point, that should theoretically work. So, like...
It's not as good as my roll, though. Yeah, this is what we're doing. I'm so ready. It's a better plan than anything else we've come up with at the moment.
Try doing this during the 1v1s.
I think that would be the wisest, yeah.
Yeah. And you're
because,
rabbits,
hell, you never know.
In there as a buddy.
Wait, no. I think this is only gonna. It says humanoid creature.
It won't work on the horse.
It won't work on the
But theoretically speaking, could you pitch it that since she's a druid and that, like,
It
she
is a
wild...
druid spell
it's
specifically made for humanoids.
Fuck. I thought it was just like a regular ass
Damn.
spell.
There are no regular
I
spells.
just realized that it was only for humanoids.
Why'd you get our hopes up like this?
Well, I did pitch it for Cork first, so.
You did. Okay. New plan.
New plan.
So we're back to it's Ellie's plan of I will just go and play with the horse.
Go try to pet the horse.
Yeah. You can do like a disguise spell, can't you?
Some kind of spell, yeah.
Yeah. Because you could like make me. Because they can't see me going in either.
Right.
What if during the joust thing, right, you use that disguise spell and make her look like Cork? That way,
It'll only work on me.
God damn it.
the disguise thing?
The spells are so limited.
Oh, the claim identity.
No. We're not talking about claim identity. We're
Just
talking about
like
like the
a
disguise thing.
You
Yeah.
want to try to
I-
disguise a black woman to look like
Hey,
a
if it's
giant
hey, if it's a spell, it's a spell.
paladin.
If it's a spell, it's a spell.
Okay.
So like,
I mean,
because
Technically, disguise self would work for that.
yeah,
Okay.
so like if you disguise her as Quark, then when she goes and fucks with his horse, then the horse has a distrust of Quark.
that's actually not a terrible idea.
'Cause then-
However,
yeah,
we
'cause
just
then
have to
the-
make sure we're both not seen. 'Cause
Well,
otherwise-
if anything, then that just confuses the horse, and the horse doesn't understand. Well, like this now, it's just really distrustful. Like now, there's two of you, and I'm getting bad vibes. So like, Nvidia can try to do something to like distract Quark or something, and then you could go in as Quark and fuck with his horse.
You guys are trying really hard for what's going to turn out to be like a -2 to -4 penalty.
I know.
I need everything I can get. This man is a fucking Chad.
But first comes the archery competition.
Yeah.
Does anybody bother watching that?
No,
Sure.
I'm training.
I'll watch
You'll
it.
watch it?
Yeah, Aslo's the boy.
Yeah, so how it works, they got the 3 targets set out, the 3 archers come out, Aslo, Darren, and the
Mystery man.
mystery old man, Jacob Smith,
Sure.
John Smith, and they each fire at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
and then they just whittle themselves down. So it's whoever, after each bout, whoever does the worst
Kicked out.
is bowed out until a winner is, until, 2 rounds of that go by, basically.
Okay.
But as you very quickly see, these lads are just hitting bullseyes
Right.
pretty frequently. And it gets to the point,
Where they start splitting arrows.
yeah, where Aslo and the mystery man split an arrow and Darren does not. And he is put out of the competition.
Bye, Darren.
Mystery man. Mystery man.
We love Robin Hood.
Okay. Christ almighty. Okay, there we go.
Most spectacular showing of archery.
Yeah,
I've ever seen.
they split like 5 arrows in a row with each other. They both rolled insane until finally the mystery man takes it and Aslo loses the competition.
Mystery man.
He just kind of like sits there blank-faced for a bit as everyone's just kind of like moving on. He just stands and just stares.
It's alright, kid. You did great.
You'll get him next time.
I can't shoot a bow.
It seems like he very much did not consider the possibility that he would lose this archery competition.
That's fine. He also doesn't know what else is about to happen.
Yeah, he does not. And the old man hobbles off, and he gets his choice of either a cow or a new quiver with 20 arrows.
Nice.
Yeah. And he gets a silk sash for winning.
The participation trophy.
Yeah. He claims the quiver. It's very nice. It's got some ornateness to it, but not much of a
Should have
prize.
taken the cow.
Yeah.
Meat, milk.
Oh, I mean, the cow is much more valuable, but it seems like this old man just doesn't want to deal with the bother of trying to take it to a butcher or something like that and just
Or
be
it could
done
just
with it.
be your friend.
Yeah. The cow's not going to be your friend.
That's what you think.
I know for a fact.
Have you met NVIDIA?
The cow would totally be Nvidia's friend. Wouldn't be yours.
No, it wouldn't be. No, it wouldn't be. I could try really hard, though.
Any preparations? As you're up next.
Indeed. Question for NVIDIA.
Mhm.
So, why can't you just wild shape into a horse that looks like his horse?
I can, I believe, but it's not going to be exact. And I feel like this man is going to know exactly what his horse looks like.
This dude knows his horse.
Yeah.
Why can't it be exact?
That's not really how the wild shape works.
Yeah.
You can change into any creature,
But
and
you can't
it can
change into
look.
a specific creature.
Yeah, it can basically look about how any natural creature would look, as far as I understand.
Mhm.
But I could get similar, but I couldn't get close enough. I could fool other people, I'm sure.
You could attempt to get close enough. You could totally fool other people
Yeah.
with it, for sure. Very easy, where it's like, oh yeah, he's got a white splotch on his side and the rest of him's brown.
Yeah.
And he's a horse.
Mm-hmm.
This tall. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
But that, oh yeah.
It's just the
he's
familiarity.
He's got 3 white hairs on his mane right where the saddle rests, kind of thing, or something like that.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, that makes sense.
Unless you spend a lot of time with an animal, like NVIDIA could probably do a very good passing of Kenosi.
Yeah, I think we do at this point.
Yeah. But unless you spend a lot of time with the horse, or if you have, I would rule if you have like shitloads of points in disguise and roll a very good
and I
disguise
absolutely
check.
Don't.
Trying to get out the bad rolls,
Trying
but
to
all of
figure
them are
which of your
bad.
D20s
Like
is
all
gonna
of
be worth
all
your
of them
time.
are bad. Like I'm rarely rolling above a 10. Can I borrow one of yours?
Don't curse it.
The sweat.
Like straight up, I've been sitting here just rolling dice, and like
I know.
I've rolled above a 10 like
Just kinda
4
wondered what you were
times.
doing.
I mean, I could just try to like
There's the whole up
cast
in here.
Aboleth slung on him, but that would be
Okay.
Yeah,
pretty
it's a good
spicy.
dice. It's good. Don't fuck it. You're gonna do it too much, and
There
you're
it
gonna
is.
fuck it.
There it is.
Okay, this is the one. This is the one.
It's a good dice.
All right, here we go. So
Aboleth
Aboleth,
Yeah.
what?
I mean, I could try to cast Aboleth slung on him, and then he just couldn't breathe. For
Then
a
he would
while.
just suffocate.
Yeah.
Potentially to death. It lasts like an hour per level.
Can you like end it? Like
Yes, you can end a spell effect that you control.
So
anytime.
almost killing someone reminds me I could summon bees.
okay.
Right in your face.
So
Bees, right?
So,
Just know though that if a swarm of bees comes, everybody knows that you can summon bees.
Fuck.
Yeah.
valid point. I was about to say just summon the swarm in his tent.
I can-
So far, you, besides potentially if anybody knows that Lucian is a Druidic Association member,
Mm-hmm.
you haven't ran into any true druids yet.
Okay.
Technically, like that Sir Michael guy that does the plant magic, he's a druid, but he's hyper-focused on plant magic, and everybody knows that. So,
Bartholomew too, right?
yeah, but he is a wanted war criminal.
Ah.
He's a wanted criminal and doesn't come to town.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's kind of off the list as well.
Yeah.
All right, so just go find Lucian and ask Lucian to fuck with the horse. Just don't tell NVIDIA.
You want to ride Lucian instead of NVIDIA?
No, I'm saying fucking have Lucian fuck with Sir Cork's horse with his druid self. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm
I thought we were gonna just disguise me, and I was gonna go in and fuck with the
Yeah,
horse.
that's still the original plan. Again, I'm looking for everything that I can. All right, sorry, 1v1.
It's not a terrible idea. Lucian is a sneaky boy.
Yeah, so like, try to find Lucy and be like, hey, fuck with this guy's horse.
I don't know why you're telling me. Like,
Because she won't do it. That's why I'm telling you.
I won't do it.
All right, fucking 1v1s.
The 1v1s, you are called forth. Lady Beth stands there. She's got a round shield and a single-handed warhammer. Some good breastplate, chainmail underneath.
Just a breastplate?
Some greaves, just a breastplate.
My AC's
Yeah.
higher than hers. Got it.
Your AC should be higher than hers.
Should be.
that's not what she relies on.
Well, here we go. Fucking
But you do know nothing about her magic.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. I should, because I remember. God damn it! I have so many fucking notes. God damn it! Because I swear to God, like there was at some point somebody got information on her, and
I thought it was Quark that you got information on.
He's
No.
got information on like everybody. He's been doing that a lot.
yeah, I'm fine. I need to know about my fucking.
If you remember it, you remember it.
Oh, God damn it! No, I can't find it.
But for
So
now,
I guess not.
the ball needs to continue rolling. So
Indeed.
initiative.
All right, here
That's
we
a decent roll.
go. Nat 20.
It's a good
Nice.
Oh.
What is it total to?
Totals to 29. Beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I have a feeling you're going second.
You take the field. She's just kind of rolling her neck, loosening up her shoulders. The bell is rung. You have a surprise round.
I sure do. So I'm going to pop my I'm gonna pop my Conquering Presence. Try to spook her a little bit. It's gonna be a DC 17.
Will?
And yes, and I also
Easy.
am going to. Oh man.
Nat 20.
Oh well, there you go. All right. Well, in that case, I will just move my 20 feet towards her and cast an intimidating glare towards her. That's what I got. Oh my God, that's another nat 20. This shit is amazing.
The bone dice.
So total of 41.
She nat 20.
Another nat 20.
God damn it. Here we
damn it.
go.
It's
All
the
right.
nat 20 fight. Yeah,
Who's
no.
going to break first?
Yeah, she just glares back. Normal turn order, though, it is your turn.
Okay.
29 is higher than her 20 total.
Okay. Okay. So now I'm gonna pop my my channel fear.
Mm-hmm.
Take a couple of lay on hands for that, and DC 17, and I'll also roll to intimidate to add a little bit to that.
To add to your magical effect?
Yes, and that was another fucking nat 20. So
Fortunate.
that's gonna come to 20 or 41 on top of that.
It is incredibly disappointing that you are only casting fear magic.
Oh, how's your bet she's immune to fear?
No, she is not. But there's something else going on. I need you to roll a caster check.
So that's just my level.
It's your level -4 for being a paladin, because you don't get any casting until 4th level.
My level -4. Okay, so that is gonna be, yep, 15.
Yeah, you cast that at her, and she just kind of stares you back down. It seems like she impersonates the look and the sounds that you make. You feel a magical effect hit you, but it has no effect.
Okay.
After you cast, it seems like she countercasts something.
Oh, dope.
Not really.
I
I'm glad you.
mean, it's a cool ability.
All
Not
right.
For you.
Well, joke's on her. I'm immune to fear.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I mean, fuck. Let's see. She's got
20 feet between you.
20 feet between me. Theoretically speaking, she should only have a 20-foot movement.
Mhm.
Theoretically.
Yes.
So I'm going to take a...
well, so, right, it depends. Just according to a breastplate, yes, you should have a 20-foot move speed. Fighters, however, if that's what she is, get a reduction on that as they get higher in levels.
Like a reduction, like they can move even less, or a reduction
like they
is
can
in...
move faster. Like,
Okay.
the movement penalty is reduced for them.
Okay. Well, shit. Okay. I see that was the channel fear was my fucking standard. Then yeah, I'm just gonna take. I haven't used my movement yet, so I'm gonna move 10 feet back.
10 feet back.
Yeah.
And she just kind of like drops her shoulders a little bit and kind of looks at you and is like,
I want to be the one to engage. I can put distance, and then she has to close the distance. Then I can close the distance and engage.
yeah, her turn. She takes a 5-foot step forward.
Oh, you bitch.
And just kind of raises her weapons towards you. And she's just looking at you like,
all right.
Are you going to retreat and cast magics at me, or are we going to fight?
Oh, sure thing, boss.
I'm honestly down for you to continue casting magic at me, if it makes you feel any better.
You know, it's clear it's not working. So.
Oh, so far. Who knows? Maybe try something else.
No, I'm good. Do I detect evil on her? Please say yes.
No.
Damn it. Okay. Then yeah, I'll. Let's see. Yep. Nope.
Well, hold on. I guess that's fair. You do detect evil on her.
Dope. Okay. Yeah. I'll start closing the distance.
Smiteth.
Yeah. You get to.
Wait. I'm going to.
Where you go?
Move.
How far? 5 feet? 10 feet?
Right there.
15 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, the minute that you step there, she lunges that 20 feet forward and smacks at you.
Oh, okay. All right.
AC.
I see you. AC 28.
That is a hit. And a one-handed warhammer. 13 points of damage.
All right.
And she returns back to her original position.
Oh, I got this bullshit. Okay.
You are now 15 feet away. You
Dope.
can continue moving. It didn't like stop you.
Yeah, I guess I'll take my extra step.
She lunges again. And
Okay.
swings at you again.
Cool beans.
That one hits barely. And that is 15 points of damage.
Okay.
She touched you.
And she once again returns back to the same spot.
Okay. Well, I still have my standard, I guess. All right. Dope. And she's within range. So I'll use my standard to pop my Arcane Bond, which is not a fear effect, and that is a will save. And if she fails it, she gets a -2 to attack and saves and AC.
Roll a will save.
God damn it. Just fucking reflects everything, don't you? For a 24.
All right, you are not affected.
I can't pick. Okay, well, that's really all I got.
Yeah, her turn. She just kind of goes, you got some more that you want to cast, or?
Apparently not.
That's too bad. She will walk forward and take a swing at you. Against 28, that hits. She's rolling kind of on the low end of things, but good on damage. 16. How are your hit points looking?
Let's see.
As you've now taken just over 40 points of damage.
He's almost at half.
Yeah. I'm at 40 exactly.
Better start hitting.
Yep.
It is your turn.
Dope.
And you still
So
have
I will.
your win button.
It's not even like I don't watch this bitch just get that too. I'm going
It's a
to.
god power. If she gets that, that's some bullshit.
I'll use a lay on hands, swift action, to heal myself.
You feel it pull away from you,
Oh, you cunt.
and it has no effect.
Okay, cool.
As she just smiles.
All right, well, want to fucking smack her. So.
Didn't your mother teach you never to hit a woman?
Oh,
No.
you're not using mine?
No, she didn't.
All right, here we go. First attack.
Oh no.
have
First
training
attack will be 30,
30 hits.
and let's see.
Yeah, my D8 is shit. You don't want that one.
Mine's been doing pretty good back here.
All right, for 11 points of damage, and then my second hit, and I will spend. Fuck, I'll spend 8 points on it. So, and 16 to the roll for 31.
Absolutely.
For 12 points of damage.
Yeah, she swings at you twice. The first attack hits, almost criticals. The second attack misses. And 14 points of damage. As it is now just turning into a slugfest.
You said 14?
14.
Got
Your turn.
Yeah, fucking hit her again. And I'm going to spend 6 points. And then for the first hit, adding 19, that'll be 27.
Yeah, you hit.
So 27 is her AC. Got it. Woo! All right.
Damn good.
It's close.
For
It's close.
not great damage, 8 points of damage. And then my second hit, let's go ahead and throw 8 onto that. For a 30.
Yes.
Okay. And then damage for 13 points of damage.
She's looking a little messed up. How are you looking?
A little messed up.
Well, one miss. Close, but no cigar. 2 misses.
Dope.
Didn't roll too well on that one.
That's good.
You can always try laying on hands again.
No. But you do have potions and stuff that I gave you.
Yeah, but I can't just drink those because then she'll be able to punch me. In the
That would
face.
provoke an attack of opportunity.
Exactly.
Yes. You could smite her.
Yeah, I forgot about my smites, and I even asked for it. Okay, so so yep, I will pop my smite evil, and then that.
She smites you.
But I'm not evil.
Yeah, she gets smite good. because it's
What a
it reverses and tailors.
fucking cunt.
But right, you add your charisma to things. She adds her charisma to things. She doesn't get your charisma as well. So if your charisma's higher, you're at a net gain.
But my smite evil doesn't. Is it still affecting her or? Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it absolutely
okay.
Still affects.
Okay. All right.
You're starting to realize some effects are mirrored, some effects are mimicked, some effects are stolen. It all seems to depend on something.
Can I
Dice.
roll a? Shit.
There's a chart.
Can I roll a spellcraft to try to figure out what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, totally.
Hot dice.
They're the best. That's why you always use them.
So
Mine's
that's
always the
going to
best.
be a
And always top of initiative.
32 or 22 rather.
22. Okay.
Yeah.
With a 22, no spell comes to mind that does this. You're aware of counterspelling and like mirrored spells. This seems innate to her.
Okay.
You would assume a sport.
Figures. I'm not going to use a fucking lay on hands because like
Don't want to accidentally heal her.
exactly. So
As you've seen, there's a chance that it heals you and her. There could also be a potential of a chance that it just heals you.
no, because I tried to use it once and I got no effect for it.
Yeah, but as you saw with the smite, you still got to smite her. That didn't go away.
And you just said that some spells have this effect, some spells are mirrored, some spells are da
Yes,
da da da.
and
So
far
like
they have.
I'm thinking the lay on hands is she just cancels that spell or heals because I didn't get healed and she was already at full health. So
You feel as you desire.
it's fucking bullshit. You know that?
It's not.
Okay, well,
It's very of level.
I have my smite evil, which adds my charisma to my attack and AC, and my level to damage. So
Oh, it's level to damage. I thought it was charisma to damage as well. All right. That changes things.
so that comes to 3, so that comes to 7, and that goes to 12. Okay, so
How many points do you have left?
24.
26.
Oh, are you asking health points?
Yeah.
Oh, 26.
Okay.
All right, well,
You got that orcish ferocity though, so that might
yeah.
that'll give you an extra round.
Yeah. So fuck it. With the noises coming from Ian, I think it's about time for me to try to proc my appetite for destruction.
Yeah.
So
Not a
see what the
bad
fuck
time.
happens
Yeah.
with this. So that is D4 plus 1 rounds, please. That is dope. 2 rounds. Radical.
You still have your second attack that you can utilize.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah, you call out to your god. You get your bonus. You see this like huge smirk on her face when all that magical power wells up in you, and then she just gets worried.
she
can't
can't
st-
take it.
It's a god bonus.
As
Okay.
yes, god bonuses cannot be stolen.
at that point,
Maybe.
once I see the worry creep across her face, this isn't a magical effect. I just want to roll intimidate because it's
That's what you
like
should have been doing.
yeah, and then
Yeah, those are just straight will saves that she's been making. She just happened to nat 20 the only time you didn't pair it with a magical ability.
all right. For let's see, that's not great. 29.
29? She is shaken.
Dope. And yeah, I'm gonna fucking hit her. So to hit, that's going to be a 20. Wait, 12. Yeah, 12 plus 12 is only 20. Oh shit, I didn't. Can I add my level bonus or my training
I
bonuses?
haven't told you the result.
Okay,
just
cool.
yet.
Yeah, so it's going to be a 24, and I'm going to add
Remember, she did smite you. Her AC went up as well.
Yeah. Fuck it, I'll spend 10 points.
You hit with 34. Yeah, easy.
So, damage. Oh, dope. This adds 13. For 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. She's looking pretty right messed up at that one. That was a big hit. She takes a couple swings at you. Do you bother dodging?
Yeah.
Neither of them would hit.
Dope. So that's going to come to... All right.
The shaking condition mattered. Seeing that she added her charisma to attack rolls, taking that 2 off of attack rolls helps.
And again, as I see I have the advantage, I'm going to roll another Intimidate. As just a deep guttural chuckle. For, oh good God, 40.
She succeeds against that one with a nat 19.
Oh my
Yeah.
bitch. Okay.
See, and the thing is, if you're just using a standard intimidate, you're not pairing it with like a dazzling display feat or anything like that. It doesn't set a DC 40.
Yeah. So we're gonna fucking smack her. So that's for Buck. Okay, so that is 24 plus. Okay, I'm gonna spend. I will spend 6 points to make that a 30.
Hit.
So then that's going to be 8 left. Okay. And then damage.
Marquise, one of my favorite things about having you as a player is that when you get focused on what you're doing for your round, you only look at your paper and your dice. And so I can just I look at the camera and I'll just tell them what the DC is. Or I'll tell Kayla.
And then sometimes I fuck with you and I'm like, no, you need to do more. You need to do more.
Oh, man.
Well, that's going to be 18 points of damage.
18?
On that first hit.
Oh, so close.
And then on my second hit.
End it. Come on. You can do it.
Finish her!
Jesus.
Okay, you used up all the good rolls.
I did. So that's gonna.
But if you got enough training points to make this one
be. Okay, so I will spend the last 8 of my points, and that will put me up to a 28.
That does it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah!
And for damage.
Fuck her up.
Are you fucking serious? That was minimum damage for a grand total of...
I'm looking for 2.
Oh, well, yeah. That's more, that's more than 2.
Yeah. She falls unconscious.
Hey!
Dope.
You do it.
Huzzah. Another child is mine.
You get to claim your prize. Do you wish to hear the other prizes?
Sure.
Where am I here? That must be on these pages. Oh no, everything's jumbled.
Why did you do that, Ian?
Because I'm a big fucking dummy. That's why.
Big smooth brain.
Big
Smooth brain and no wrinkles for this one.
There we go. You get your choice of a token for brand new armor from a military blacksmith. You can take 50 gold pieces. You will, of course, at base get your silk sash of victory. You are not part of the army, so you cannot take a week leave. Or there is a holding just outside of Ironshire, a wonderful farmhouse with a plot for 10 workers that can be yours. Or you can take a apprentice.
I made promises to children. That land does sound nice, but like...
You take that house? Yeah, gotcha.
No,
All right.
no, relax.
Holding near Iron Shine.
Yeah,
I take the child.
You take the house because you need somewhere to put your children.
I need the
Now
house.
we have
so
a
I
bar.
can...
Yeah, you claim the apprentice, and from like the kids' corner, it's just like, woo, yeah.
Oh, like...
There's a little tear in Anya's eyes. She's just like, one more win, please.
Yeah.
How are you? You getting in? You Mission Impossibling it? First, I need a perception roll.
Okay.
As the 1v1 is going to begin.
I'm like, where's my dice? If
Here
you
comes the
cursed
nat
it,
too.
if you cursed it, I'm gonna be pissed. Huh? Okay, we're good.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, perception. That will be a 30.
Sir Quark is not in the stands watching.
God damn it! I send the rabbit. Go scope out his tent.
Oh, okay. Sure.
You go hopping in.
Yeah.
You want to do a stealth roll, or are you just banking on Snow White Rabbit? Nobody's gonna pay attention.
Nah, we'll give it a stealth roll. That's not bad. 25.
25.
Uh-huh.
You make your way into the tent. You see him hanging out. One of the kids is there. Who is there? Ivan's there. Little levitation lad is helping him put on armor and stuff. He is currently checking his lances and his gear. He's walking around, and his horse is inside the tent, tied to a pole, just hanging. But they are, it's not a large, it's like the size of this room, tent,
Impressed that his horse fits in here.
I mean, it's pretty tight, but... And of course, the entire front of it just opens up. It's not like there's a door. Go report back, or do you try to fuck with the horse? It seems like nobody's noticed you.
I mean,
Can you at least try talking to the horse before we send in its Zoe?
yeah.
Let's try this the easy way before we have to go the hard way.
Well, because I mean, at this point, we would have determined. Well, no, because you didn't tell me that you were going to come in and fuck with the horse, but
I mean, that's
what you did.
It's what Zelly do.
Yeah.
yeah, it's safe to assume.
So, do I try to make friends with it and tell him, like, hey, she's coming for you?
Dun, dun.
Just through the crowd, you could just see Zelly just like creeping over. Just like locking eyes with the horse every time she appears above somebody's head.
Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna talk to this horse.
Out loud?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to. In, Sylvan, I guess. But...
Wait, don't you have... Oh, you don't have message. We established that.
Yeah. Here's what we'll do. We'll wild shape into...
In the middle of the tent.
Yes.
Okay.
What are you wild shaping into?
Into a smaller creature. If I think I can get out of the tent and back in without being seen, then I'll go outside of the tent.
Wait,
totally.
Can you wild shape into like a fly or something?
I was thinking like a butterfly or something innocuous.
Okay.
Can you go to diminutive?
I can be tiny.
So that's like rabbit size.
Is rabbit tiny? Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought rabbit was small.
No, smaller like halflings.
Oh, okay.
Big dogs.
Gotcha.
And it is now that we reveal that the white rabbit has always been the size of a halfling.
Right.
No, you should be tiny size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can be tiny and large, but diminutive would be bugs and things.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't know that I can do anything much smaller except like a bird or something.
You can't get a whole lot smaller than you already are.
I mean, if you transform into like a small bird, you can just like.
Yeah, hop up.
You could cut a little bit by being a small bird or like a rat.
Yeah, let's transform into a bird. That's one I use pretty frequently.
Yeah, you like your birds.
Yeah, just a little one.
Yeah,
You can like perch on its like.
Yeah,
neck or
just
something.
next to its ear or something.
Yeah, you go perch over, you flutter onto the horse, it kind of shakes its head a little bit, but doesn't seem to pay much mind.
Yeah, and I'll just try to like hop over as close to its ear as I can and just like whisper to it like, "Hey, buddy."
Yes.
I just.
Who's there?
Hey.
And the horse starts kind of looking around.
Hey man, calm down. It's okay.
Tugs on the reins once or twice.
It's fine. I'm sure you heard about what happened to the other horses this week.
What do you mean?
Oh man, you didn't hear? Some of them haven't been sleeping for days after that crazy lady found them.
I don't worry about that. Quark keeps them out.
I don't know. She's pretty tricky. She's kind of terrifying. I just wanted to
Had
give
her by
you
the
a
throat
heads
last
up.
time. I don't worry.
Okay. Well, if you want to, I can help distract her.
No, should be good.
No, you're not worried?
Nope.
Okay.
Quark's right there. And he just kind of like kicks and nods. Quark looks over and goes like, how'd that bird get in here? You need help out, friend. And he just kind of stands up a little bit, takes a break from putting on his armor. He's like, door's over here. And he's like pulling back and open the tent. He's like, okay, damn. And he has Ivan like hold the gate open. He goes over and he's trying to like now slowly brush up the horse to like spook you in that direction.
Yeah.
You
He's
want
like,
yourself to be
easy,
spooked out.
easy. Don't hit the walls. It's okay. The door's right there. Door's right there.
Just like
It's all right.
really get spooked and just start spazzing around the tent.
Yeah. They'll just kind of fly around his head for a second.
Yeah, you fly, and he's like, damn it. And he just stands there like stock still as you just flutter around like mad. He's just kind of watching. He's like, calm down, don't hit anything. And he's like looking, he's like, boy, put the bucket and all the hard stuff just outside the door. I don't want the bird flying into it.
He's nice! I can't even be mean to this guy. He's nice. He doesn't want the bird to fly into anything.
Yeah, he doesn't have windows for you to fly into, but
Yeah.
you could like hit the spit bucket or something, you know?
Yeah.
And so yeah, Ivan's like putting those things out, and he's like, if I can't really just take down the tent. That just wouldn't be right.
Oh boy.
And he just kind of looks at Ivan. And he's like, if the bird doesn't make its way out, I'll just wait till he tuckers himself out, and I'll pick him up and go put him on a perch or something somewhere. Go find a tree.
Man.
And he just kind of
can't be
sits
mean
down
to
and
me
just
now.
kind of watches you.
Yep. I'll just tell the horse like, hey, good luck. I hope she doesn't find you. And then I'm out.
You fly out the door,
Yeah.
and you just hear like this little sigh of relief from the tent. He's like, all right, let's keep going, kid. Door closes.
Come back to me. Tell me exactly where the horse is. Draw me a picture of the tent.
That horse really isn't scared of you because Cork is going to be guarding him pretty closely.
Wait, the horse isn't scared of me?
No.
God, I could be best friends with this horse. I've never been
I
friends
mean,
with an animal
this
before.
could be your chance. This could be your chance to break the curse. Hey, that guy seemed pretty nice too. I was flying around his tent kind of crazy, just seeing how he would react, and he was trying to help me out.
Well, I have to test it. Okay, so you said the horse is where in the tent?
He's kind of like by one of the tent walls, sort of, and he's reined up, and Cork is right there. It's, it's not, it's about, the room's about yay big. Not,
Perfect. Do you think you could, like, stay as a bird and fly back into the tent?
yeah.
Yeah? Keep his eyes on you, like, flutter into his face a couple times or something? Not the horse, the man.
The man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't flutter into the horse's face. That's
No.
fine.
okay.
Yeah?
What are you gonna do?
Oh, could you disguise me first?
I don't know. I don't really have anything for that.
I thought you had a disguised person. Or was that Alex?
No, that you.
I think Alex. I think
Wait, we
Marley
just
disguised.
said that you had something like that.
No, I think I looked through the list again, and I
Impersonate?
think the only thing I have is like.
But it only works on her.
Yeah,
She can't.
it's
cast
all
on
like
somebody else.
personal.
Do you have any points into disguise? Dope.
No, he's the only one that has points in disguise.
Okay, well, we can't have him
He's
help.
just currently trading blows with
Yeah.
this person. Like, why won't my magic work on you? And she's just like laughing. And
Just getting more and
screaming
more pissed off.
That's fine. Fuck it. Yeah, so we'll just initiate plan. Go fly in.
And you're just gonna come into the tent?
No.
Just like me. Oh, wait, what? Now I'm intrigued.
Okay, well, here goes nothing.
You go fly back in?
Yeah.
Yeah, you fly in and you're just like getting in his face, going around the tent and stuff. Yeah, he just like sighs and he's like, I don't have anything for you here, bird. And he kind of like, he looks at the table, he's got like a heel of bread, and he kind of like breaks it up a little bit, and he's like, is this, and he just kind of like holds it out. He's like, that's stupid, birds don't land on people's hands, and he just like puts it in a bowl, and he gets like his water jug and puts a little into another, and he's putting them on the table. What are you doing?
Cool. So I rolled a 23 on stealth. I'm not going inside the tent.
Okay.
Can I roll a perception to see who's around the tent?
Yeah.
25.
Nobody of importance.
Excellent. I go.
You see Ivan. He's opened up the tent door now and he's moving out like some jugs and he just looks at you. What? And Cork's just like, who are you talking to? And he's like,
duck and dive.
oh, I'm talking to...
Run!
Acrobatics check. 26 to duck and
Yeah,
dive.
he's like, woof, out of sight immediately. Cork like sticks his head out and he's like, I'm going to try to handle this bird thing. Don't let anybody near the tent, all right? And he goes back in and he's like getting a tabard.
No!
And he's just like, Christ, I don't know.
You're very fast. Roll against it.
God, bird's big enough. I won't break a wing, and he's
No!
gonna try to like towel you. CMD.
Oh no! I don't know what my CMD is as a sparrow. Very low.
Should be high. You're very fast.
No.
It should be relatively high just because you're so small. That should make you.
I rolled kind of low, but I'm looking at 24.
Come on, you can beat that.
Ooh, they don't have anything for a sparrow.
While she's searching for that, so I will tell you what my plan is. I am going to go to the side of the tent where the horse is, and I'm just going to reach under and just touch the horse's foot. And just pet the horse's foot a little bit.
Yeah?
Oh, it's got me!
All right.
Pull my arm back out really quick.
CMD for a thrush is 3.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you just... Everything goes dark for a moment.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, okay, all right, gentle now. And very slowly your head is revealed back to the light. And he has you. And he's just like, what do you want? I don't think I really have anything for you. You can't keep flying back in here, man. And as this is going on, you're starting to sneak around. Ivan's just like watching you. And he's like, no, hey, don't go near to the... What are you saying? I'm sorry, I can't read lips. I'm
so
13.
I just reach in and touch the horse and I bounce.
Yeah, and you go in and immediately, like, as you approach, you can see like the silhouette of the horse inside this tent, and it just starts like kind of huffing and stamping. And Cork looks at you and is like, just a moment. And he just keeps you in his hand and he walks over and he's like, what's wrong? And your hand starts coming under. What is your AC?
Over the horse? 20. I was fully expecting to get kicked.
Nat 20.
Nice.
As Cork's boot finds your wrist.
Oh,
and just stomps your hand down.
No!
And he like looks down and he looks at you and he looks down and he just like, he keeps your hand there and he opens up from the bottom of the tent, pulls up and he just sees your face. And he's like, what are you...
Okay, look. So the rabbit and the monkey said that this horse isn't scared of me and all animals are scared of me and I just want to be able to have a friend that's an animal and your horse said he wasn't scared of me. I just wanted to be able to touch your horse and prove he wasn't scared of me.
That's a good one.
The rabbit and the monkey. And he just looks at you in his hand knowingly. And he just looks at you and goes, so you go and mess with everybody's horse because they hate you, so your friend gets a better chance at jousting.
No, I'm trying to find an animal that likes me.
I'm going to forewarn you right now that if I go to Greenwall, your adventuring friend is disqualified from the joust for interference like this. And he looks at you as well in his hand while he's talking. And he's like,
I'm just a bird, man.
I'm just says to his face,
Yeah.
I'm just a bird, man.
and he's like, look, you guys, you don't bug me at all. And he just puts you down just outside. He just untowels you and puts you down. He's like, I don't got anything against you guys. You going for the kids, right? I get it. It's honorable. It's very nice to take on apprentices. I had an apprenticeship too when I was young. Not magical, but, it helped me a lot in my career. You can't go around and do this to the competition like this. You should walk away, and you should take your druid friend with you.
Bro.
And I'm not going to talk about it to anybody unless you come back.
When it's over, can I try to pet your horse?
Sure.
Cool.
But if he freaks out and kicks you in the teeth,
It's not the first time.
I'm not responsible for any losses.
It's fine. Our other person, his horse, has kicked me in the chest so hard I almost had a heart attack. So I'm not worried about it.
Well, still looking great, so,
Thanks.
you do you. And he takes his foot off of your arm and just lowers the tent with the two of you on the other side.
Mission failed.
That was an unfortunate nat 20. Yeah.
Well, we tried.
All right, back to breaking horses' ankles.
No,
The nice thing
absolutely
is,
not.
I did not have to roll a bluff check because Zelly was being extremely honest right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
She found a horse that maybe likes her.
That doesn't hate her.
Right. The horse only wasn't afraid of you because you didn't get near enough to it.
That's not what
But
the druid said.
This
Hey,
time you did.
I didn't know.
Criminally.
Well,
Wait, so if she wasn't bluffing, and she was telling the truth, how did the guy assume that they were trying to get?
I mean,
Like, yeah.
You literally could just be running around trying to be friends with horses.
But she
Hey,
also
would've
tried
thought
to fuck
maybe-
with this horse once before. So.
yeah, would have thought maybe she would have tried to come up and ask. Thought maybe that during the other joust, during the main jousting tournament, she wouldn't be running around like a madman with all the guards chasing after her and him having to literally grab her by her throat to stop her from just busting in. Thought maybe that, adding the druid friend flying in his face and distracting him was kind of sus.
it was worth a
Extra
try.
sus.
We need to work on your guys' stealth. That's okay.
Yeah, my stealth's actually pretty good. It was just,
It was, yeah. It was all right. It was a good plan. It was a
We're
plan.
flying by the seat of our teeth here.
not all of Zelly plans are wonderful, okay? Some of them are just wonderful in her
That's-
own mind.
Yes.
The charm of it.
Yes. We love her.
We can't all be snow cone machines,
No,
okay?
no, we can't all be snow cones.
Do you won your 1v1? You've taken on your apprentice. You get, now there's a good chunk of time. There's going to be some performers that go through, some singers, some acrobats, jugglers, little acts like that. You're in your tent. Do you desire to have a future apprentice helping you out with anything? You do not get assigned this time. You have the right to ask.
Okay. You find a child that can possibly help me with.
Currently, Ivan's unavailable, and that's it.
All right. Where's my child list? I have so many lists going. Okay.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
All right.
The number of documents on this laptop.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 2 terabyte hard drive, and it's not going to be enough, I swear.
Mm.
So, we talked about it before about how like Anya could possibly help, but really the only way that she could help is by making lances brittle and then more likely for them to break. But that would probably hinder being able to unseat somebody.
That would absolutely
right?
hinder your ability to unseat, yes.
Okay.
I wouldn't go for a child that could help so much as just like
A child that you want.
Maybe just someone you like.
Yeah.
Maybe someone that you want to
Adopt.
reassure that she's not going to go and die at the camp. Or someone that maybe you got to sit down and be like, all right, you didn't listen to me before. Are you ready to actually learn about things? Or maybe someone where it's like, hey, I haven't gotten the chance to talk to you yet.
Or
Make your pitch.
it could be like Anya and be like, hey, front row seat to the victory or demise.
That's fucked up. I don't want her to watch this.
Oh, she's most definitely going to be watching. This is the chance for her victory or demise.
Okay, so when I finish the 1v1s, how much time would you say I have in between?
Oh, you've got like 3 hours.
Okay.
You got a good chunk of time.
I'm going to...
That much time?
Are you going to go back? Are you going to go again?
Yes,
don't.
but not for that reason.
Please don't.
I come back with snow cones.
To apologize.
Yep.
He appreciates that.
I'll come back with you.
As a bird or as a bunny?
As a bird. I'm gonna stay a bird for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, he takes the snow cone and he's just like,
We can't let him know if which one is the druid, the monkey or the rabbit.
That was pretty good to guess, I would say.
so, I've seen the monkey and the rabbit together. So which one?
Trade secret. Trade secret.
Bird doesn't know.
Fair. It's alright, guys. No worries.
I would tell you, but it's the bird.
Yeah, just a curiosity. No worries. Thank you for the snow cone. I do appreciate it. And, you know, good luck to your guy out there. He
Yeah,
doesn't
if
seem
we're
to
being real
quite
honest.
understand what he's doing riding, but
Yeah, I don't think he's
He's
ever
got
really jousted before.
he's used a different horse a couple of times. It was pretty strange. I
No,
always
she-
saw him out training, and he was always training on that other horse.
Oh, because when I used
She looked
her...
like Altivo, yes.
But
Exactly.
she didn't look exactly like Altivo.
But again, like he would have to really know the horse in order to tell the difference, right?
Or maybe he just really knows horses.
I don't know, I feel like Altivo just has a much more aggressive presence.
Altivo is kept at the Exquisite Esquitarian.
The whole plan has been fucked.
I don't know. He's weird.
Owning a couple horses is pretty rare for an adventuring party. Good on you guys.
Yeah, well,
Unless, of course, it's your druid disguising themselves as the horse.
that's a great idea.
You know, I've seen it done a couple of times. If the druid really knows what they're doing, it can be a pretty potent combo. I've also seen a wizard that turns himself into objects, and he paired up with this huge muscly guy in the army, and he would transmute himself into a sword, and the army dude would wield him, and as he was like slashing him through enemies, the wizard would cast spells as the sword.
What the fuck?
It was a time.
That's fucked
That
up.
sounds amazing.
Dope as shit.
Yeah, I have no idea how the spell is done. The dude said it was some kind of advanced polymorph or something like that. Doesn't mean much to me, but
It's amazing.
Yeah, I don't know shit about magic. I just hit things.
Uruk hired him on the spot. Took
Yeah.
him from the normal army fellas.
So what do you do?
Well, I'm his head herald, so you know he needs messages delivered. He sends me mostly. I run the cavalry division. For the most part, I don't usually get to participate in the frontline charges. I'm kind of new on the field, so I get to go to these events and kind of be the face of the fighting third. You know, people buy me drinks and stuff. It's honestly not that great, but the job's actually really good. I do enjoy the work. I like especially the negotiations part of it. It feels good when like a small town's trying to rebel and you know that the only other option is just to slaughter them. It feels good riding into there being like, hey, this is your guys' chance. We should come to some terms of something. We know that the harvest has been bad. We can secure a bushel or two of wheat extra or something like that. But you guys got to stop with this whole revolt thing. It feels nice to at least think sometimes that you've saved some lives doing that.
God, he's so nice it hurts.
I know!
Yeah, it's a real shame how many people just die in this war all the time.
Well, you know, it's what happens in war.
I want just a
but-
little bit of venom in my voice.
Yeah, you know, have you lost anybody close to you?
Well, yeah, we all have.
Yeah, we have. You know, the fighting third, we don't do anything on the front line, so unfortunately I don't really get to try my negotiation skills where it really matters, but at least here at home. At least here at home.
Well, if you want a free meal or some drinks, whether you win or lose, you can just come by.
That's right. You guys own the.
That babbling baboon.
Yeah, the one in town.
Yeah, it's the monkey.
Since I'm not part of the Navy thing that they just announced, I do actually have a little bit of leave time that I could take to hang around town for a couple days or so.
Yeah, well, like I said, free drinks, food, if you want to come by.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Yeah.
Good luck to you guys.
Do you plan on taking an apprentice? I think we talked about this. I don't remember.
I can't, actually. I'm barred from taking an apprentice by Rook because I'm his apprentice. It's not.
There can only be one apprentice.
Right. It's not how the military structure really works. But Uruk's, he's got his oddities. He's a estranged general, and he just wants me doing my job right now.
Oh, well, that's a shame. These poor kids are just gonna go die.
Well,
unless they're really lucky.
Unless they're lucky, yeah, and it's the folly of the sports. I don't agree with how the government does it, but
then let me win.
Yeah, I don't agree with how a lot of things the government does, but here we are.
Oof.
It's not my place to judge. It's my place to do my best. Real good on you guys, though. I heard that you took an apprentice, and your friends already got one lined up, and I've heard that your bar you already have, or your adventuring crew you already have 2 now.
Yeah.
I heard you had 1, but I heard that just the other day you had found someone else in town and signed them up.
Yeah, we sure did.
There were a couple people talking about that. It was really cool.
Harvey's cousin,
You'd brought her to the party or whatever.
Yeah, Phil's cousin.
Yeah,
Phil's
cousin.
cousin.
I saw the 2 of you, but felt a little weird maybe going and saying hi.
For sure. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go enjoy the snow cones.
Yeah. What was your name again?
Charlie.
Charlie. Yeah. And Cork, of course.
Yes.
Yeah. It was a pleasure.
Bye. I just dip out.
That's what you call lawful neutral.
I roll at this man's nobility.
Trying to get him to slip and say something more, like "fuck the Mad King."
All right. So
he knows what he's allowed to say.
All right. So as far as my apprentice goes, I'm gonna get Amelia.
The obvious choice. Grab the enchanter.
Yeah.
She shows up excitedly. She's got a little handbag of things. You summoned for me?
I did. So
is this about your victory at the 1v1s?
Sure is. Guess who just got an apprenticeship?
Thank you.
I'll give her like a little head pat.
Yeah. You are massively taller than her. She's not Adara's age.
I know. She's 16.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm so much larger, so any child is a small child to me.
She's having an emotional moment. She'll allow it.
The
teen angst won't pour through on that one.
Oh God! I just thought of something horrible. Everyone we're taking is female.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some serious, not happy times. Once a month.
Who's the alpha?
It's Ellie, obviously.
You're a rabbit. You
I don't count.
All right. So, Amelia, if I win this,
it's gonna wreak havoc
if I
on our
win this
septic
joust,
system.
I'm thinking about taking Anya as well.
Oh, well, she would be very excited to hear that.
Indeed, it's her last chance, and
it is.
I want to give everybody a fighting chance.
We've been consoling her this whole time.
So, with that said, with your sport talents of enchanting, is there anything that you could possibly enchant or do in order to, I don't know, boost Anya's chances?
Are you going for an unseating victory?
Oh yeah.
I can harden the lances to make them more resilient. Now, that does have the chance of coming back onto you, of course. If the lance doesn't break and you're unprepared, you might be just as likely to unseat yourself as him.
Okay.
I can affix the saddle better to your horse, making it easier to ride. I can technically affix you to the stirrups or saddle. That's not strictly legal in the rules, but
is it strictly illegal?
A temporary enchantment, something that they wouldn't be able to find necessarily. I could widen the field of view of your helmet, giving you a little bit easier time to aim, without, of course, causing the horrid drawbacks of if the lance hits you in the face, it would go through your visor.
Fair.
That's just off the top of my head. Is there anything else that you're looking for specifically?
So we have about 3 hours. Do you think you'd be able to harden the lances and keep me in my saddle?
In 3 hours, just as temporaries? Absolutely. I'll get working right away. And she just goes right to work on the lances.
Awesome.
This is how Uzul dies. He's stuck on the saddle and the lance
Stuck
just
on the
goes
saddle
straight
and
through
the lance
him.
just goes right back through.
Well, that's how I go. It's how I go.
And we will find out if that's how you go after a short break. We'll be back in a minute, guys.